Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays some more Peglin. Once again, I'm valiantly stepping forward into the all-for-one achievement attempt. Now this one is because it's not actually held by that many people on Steam. So I'm being a little bit going, oh well, I would like to have 100% of this game, so let's do it. Now I'm going to try using the Balladin again. Now, of course, the all-for-one means I cannot take any relics, no matter how good they might be. I mean, all of them. I'd like at least one of them, but I can't have any. All I can have is orbs and orb upgrades. So, we're going to avoid chests. Shops are good, because we can buy new orbs, but that's really all I've got going for me here. So, let's see how well we do. Now, I do feel a little bit stupid, because I was mucking about, testing out, what might work for a Crucible 20 with the Peglin. I was thinking, let's, test something. And I actually damn well achieved it, and I wasn't even recording, so I feel really dumb after that, going, I should have recorded that. That was dense. But it makes me a little bit sad that I've not got that on as a recording, but I do know that it's happened, and I can happily show it, because it's all ready. But it does now mean, of course, I have more impetus to try to obtain the Crucible 20 completion for every other character. And I will say this, the Balladin is maybe not my favourite character. Spinventer is actually my favourite, because I like the weird way that they work. They're just kind of a bit more fun for one's own personal opinion on that. And I think this one is very dead. 104 damage, slap in the eye. Right, so I'm going to take the Warp Hammer, and I'm going to upgrade it straight away, because the Warp Hammer is really powerful. And I'm going to go right, I think. Because it has the overflow capability, but it also can break shields with one hit, especially at full maximum upgrade. And that's really what I need, is to be able to just plow through multiple enemies and destroy those damn shields. Because that's the problem. They're really, really annoying to deal with. And let's see if we can. I want to try and get at least 25 coins on each level, so I can buy an upgrade or buy a new orb. Or if I've got 50, I can buy one of each. Or if I get 55, I can upgrade 2. Oh yes. Okay, 35 damage. Not amazing, but I do need to hope for a little bit better. That was a terrible shot, wasn't it? I whiffed that one a treat. Now, I could try and aim straight for the bombs. I do have enough. Oh, dear. And now we've got a little bit of a problem. We have a slime right in front of us. Thankfully, the armor is protecting us here. I would like to get some more orbs that can protect me. That's going to be a big one. Is can I get more armor-related orbs to keep myself safe? Let's give it a good go. Now, 48 health. No, it's not going to be enough there. That's fine. It's only a little bit. Okay, the Warp Hammer should do sufficient to that first one, I think. Okay, we've got 2 bombs going off, 3 bombs going off. Everything's going to die. No ifs, and or buts at this point. Just go away. You're all dead. Ooh, the Chopping Bollock is alright. Ball Lightning's okay, but I'm going to take a Sphere upgrade purely because it's an increase in my overall damage. And I'm going to go down to the left and see what happens down here. Here we go, here we go. Now. I'm going to lose a pebble. I think that's really all I can do at this point, because I don't really want to lose any of the others. I don't really mind which way I go at this point, so we're just gonna go one of the directions. It makes little to no difference to me. Okay, so I'm going to ditch that. I'm going to fling out the old Warp Hammer, and it's not going to be enough. It's a shame. So we do need to trigger some bomb detonations. And now, though, that my sphere is piercing through a couple of enemies, it can at least be very helpful there. So let's hopefully get a bomb lit. No. That's 49 cents, pennies, coins, whatever it actually is, the currency called here. Let's grab that. I've been playing too much Binding of Isaac there. I think that's going to be an injured plant, not a dead one, sadly. Can I hit the bomb? If I hit the bomb, that would solve all my problems. No. Fine. fine. Let's see, can we get a little bit more money? Because we should be able to upgrade 2 of them in back-to-back, which should be quite nice if we get a decent amount of damage here. Oh, goodness gracious, yeah, they're both dead. Overflow! Right, let's upgrade the warp hammer. And I should have upgraded something else, but I decided not to, like a twit. Let's see if we can get a little bit more money. That way! Again, it doesn't matter what we fight. Because I just want to avoid taking any relics. So I'm going to leave. I could just upgrade a random orb. There we go. Oh, I could upgrade another one. There we go. Let's leave that now. Didn't realise that was the thing. I usually just go straight for the I'm going to pick that up because that'd be really helpful kind of thing. Now, where's the shops on this floor? That's going to be the question, isn't it? Okay, to the right. So we actually want to just head right. Now, our sphere and our warp hammer are both level 3. So that's going to do quite a tasty amount of damage, hopefully, for us there. That's really what I'm after. Okay, we got a level 2 pebble, which again, that's increasing damage. That's a good thing. Especially since that we can't take relics, so we just need better orbs with better upgrades. And the shops themselves, they do sell the different orbs at a cheaper price than is available at the end of a round. So, I'm really hoping that we can get something good out of them. We don't have many orbs, though, I will admit this, which is a little concerning in some ways. Not the end of the world, but it is a little concerning. Right, warp hammer, my potent, powerful piece. Let's go smash things in there. Lovely. So we are gaining 2 times my largest base damage, which is pretty good to begin with. So, a swarm. No special effects, but it does get quite hitty, so I'll take a swarm. And we might as well upgrade it. So, with that, we're going to head to the left. Can I hit any of their money on the way? I was thinking I could risk it, but I didn't want to truly risk it too hard. Right, Swarb goes out and about and does lots of damage, which is good. Crits hit, refresh. Okay, that's a dead. That one dead. I know, that was really descriptive. That was a dead slime there. Again, though, it's a real shame that we can't get any relics, because there's so many that are actually really, really good. One of them, of course, well, I say one of them. One of the ones that I keep thinking about is the vampire curse thing, because that thing is so good. Right, let's hit the refresh and whiff royally. Ah, piss. So, there's a lot of bats here. Now they're all going to die, so death. Explosions and a rock in the face. Ooh, bold orb, we'll take that. How far have we got to go before we get to the shop? Okay, we got a couple, so I'm going to not upgrade the bold orb right away. Oh, I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get the shop now. Damn. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. I whiffed that shot, so I'm going to skip the relic. That was, believe me, it's so hard to remember to do that. Like, really, really difficult to. But it worked, it worked. Okay. So this one's going to be quite a good one, so we'll fling this one out and hopefully squash all of them. This is the big reason I've grabbed the bold orb, is because it does impact everything en route, and that's really what I want, is to just do damage to everything in my way. But, big buttery biscuit base here, the trade-off is that it doesn't give you any armour or anything, which of course there is one that does. The very useful buckle orb. And I've not seen one of those yet, which is a real shame. But we have absolutely obliterated all of the enemies on this. They're all very, very dead. Go away. No worries at all. So, I am going to upgrade an orb. I'm going to upgrade the bold orb once, and I'm going to take the protect orb. It's not the most dangerous of all the orbs, being that it does no damage, but it might very well keep me alive with it giving me armor, and that's you know, pretty damn handy. And that's really what I need. Okay. And I've only got 90 health, and that is because I self-inflicted that. But of course there is an orb specifically I'd really like to get if I could. And that one is the rest orb, because using that I could gain extra HP. It's the only way I'm going to be able to, which is a shame. But if I can get it, then I've got some possibilities there, which, yeah, it's really the only thing I can say there. Okay, well, that's... Okay, that's a dead bat, and I think that, yeah, the Warhammer got him. And the Swarb, it's only level 2, and I think as soon as I hit it to level 3, that will give me more armor. So, maybe I'll try and work towards that, shall I? Okay, so we're going to upgrade... Let's upgrade the Swarb. There we go, that's more armor. That's a big thing there. We're not going to... There we go. I was going to say we're not going to go left, and I very nearly went left, which is not what I wanted to do, but we very nearly went that way. Okie dokie pig and a pokey. So we're going to give them a good squish with the bold orb. So that's only going to hit one of the spiders and that slime. It's fine. It's still hitting something. Squash. Now, these two are going to get shot in the face. But, oh, that was a terrible whiff, wasn't it? Goodness gracious. I thought I could do better than that. Apparently not. Okay, so there's a refresh down there. Let's see if we can hit that refresh. Wow. That was terrible. I need to try and do better. Actually, I really need to kill that bat. So, it's a dead bat. No ifs and no buts there. But we still have a little bit more that we need to try and do. Oh, okay, Warhammer, you're up. Hit the Can you hit the damn refresh, please? That's what I really want. I don't think I can actually hit it very easily. I'm going to have to try and ricochet it if I'm going to do it cleverly. But we're just going to stab something in the eye with a sword first. I think that's a better shout. And I think we're all right, really, in the grand scheme of things. I do kind of want to go left, purely because I know I could probably absolutely flatten a boss. But, of course, the trade-off is, again, I get offered a relic that I can't get any benefit from because blah, 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 blah. No relics. Grumble, grumble. So, it might work. It might also not work at all for me. We'll see. And this is going to be a dead spider. We only need to do 50 damage to it, and we've more than done that. There we go. You're dead. Go away. Right. The Obelisk is very potent, and I will take it because it upgrades other pebbles and bold orbs, because its damage is entirely based upon either of those items. Oh dear, I've actually clobbered myself there. I actually did indeed take some damage. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, I'm probably going to have to heal after this one then, aren't I? That's fine. That's fine. I can deal with that. Right. You. Now, the trouble is, it's only doing 3 at the moment. It does need to get a couple of upgrades before it becomes really effective. Plus, we are missing, unfortunately, one of the pebbles because we dropped it into the sludge, which is fine. It's just a bit of a shame. Now, the Warhammer upgrade there, that's not quite going to kill that one, but it still did a lot of damage. Let's try and aim for a refresh, shall we? That'd be really sensible. Nope. Well, that's a dead plant, though. So that's something. I'll take that. Pebble level 2. There we go. Not quite enough to kill it, but it's close. Let's see if we can stack some armor, shall we? I don't think we will. Okay, we got 4. Not much. And it's pretty much instantly gone. I say pretty much, it is instantly gone. But we still did it. It's still a thing. And you're dead. Time for you to die, horrible plant of plantiness. Oh, come on, don't whiff and ricochet out the top. That's just rude. Fine, we'll just dump a rock. I think I'm going to have to take a heal after this one. It's going to be a little bit disappointing, especially since ooh, just enough to kill it. Ah, Buckle Orb. That's the one I really needed. So, I'm going to not take any relics and completely ruin the run. Let's just say there have been a couple of practice runs where I've just inadvertently, absent-mindedly gone, oh yes, relics, relics. Ah, fiddlesticks. And believe me, I feel very dumb. So it's our slimy friend here. Now, I do really want to upgrade the obelisk level 2 to level 3 because it'll increase the damage of all of the other things a little bit more. I think it's also its damage improves as well, which would be great, but right now, eh. Alrighty, let's hit that crit, please. Oh, whiffle waff. Well, it still doesn't have much health left. That's the important thing, is we're doing the damage. We're making it die. Need to hit a refresh again, though. Not impossible. Well, I say that, and this is where I'm going to really ruin my days at opportunities of getting it. Look at that. It's just such a terrible shot. Is this going to... Oh, come on. That's very frustrating. I mean, I gained a little bit of armour out of it, which is nice, I guess. Let's hit the refresh, and another refresh. And there's a refresh there now, so that's good. 411 health to take off of it. So we've hit the crit. 72, so it's got a little bit... well, I say a little bit. It's still got quite a lot of HP. Slightly irksome, but that's okay. We can still do this. Swarp. Let's do a lot of damage with this. I mean, 130 damage. It's only got 167 left. I need to hit out of the slime, because I need to hit one of those refreshes. Let's see. Well, we're out of the slime now. Almost killed it. And we've hit the refresh. Now it's a dead one. There's no way in heck it's going to survive that. Time to die. Okay, so I am going to take the ore bust, because that's pretty good. And with this, we're going to upgrade that. And I think we should also upgrade the bucklorb. Going to skip the relics for more money, which we're going to spend immediately on upgrades. Because of course we are. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. Right, now which way do we actually want to head after this one? That's going to be the big question. Let's have a look and see. Left by the looks of things, because we don't really want to fight bosses if we don't have to. There's not as much benefit as I'd like there to be, unfortunately. Which is fine. It's just a shame. Okay, so I'm going to aim for the archer. And hit that. There we go. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more... maybe not pebbles, but obelisks are a thing. And there is also a special event type mystery one that turns all your pebbles into obelisks, which is quite hilarious. That would be fun to get, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's hit that refresh. Nope, I whiffed that one. Well, it could have been worse. Detonation, I might kill that one. I can't. Yeah, there we go. Now, it's got 5 health left on the shield, so that's going to be annoying to block. But however, we are using our spear, so that's going to go right through. And we triggered a bomb, so it doesn't matter. Splat. Not dead yet, but close. Let's use the bold orb to finish the day off for us, shall we? I mean, it's doing 4 to 8 damage if I hit a crit. So it's definitely a lot more powerful now because of the obelisk. It's just the way it works. It's great. And, of course, having more obelisks will mean I can have more damage on the bold orb, because they do stack their bonuses. Okay, so we're going to take an upgrade on the bold orb and an upgrade on the bucklorb, and then that's it. I'm going to head to the right, even. And go, go, go. Right. So I really do want to hit a crit, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, no, it's going to bounce around in the middle. But it's still 165 damage. That's about half their health. I mean, a little bit more, but it's about half their health. And just removes them entirely there. This spear, again, it's not the highest damage dealer, but it's a good, reliable, basic support orb right off the bat. And it does a lot of damage to all sorts of enemies. Now, if I can hit... I didn't trigger the bomb, which is weirdly, that's the thing I really wanted to trigger, because if I can trigger 2 bombs, I won't have to worry as much about the damage they're going to do to me. Ow. Ow. So that one actually got through. I, in fairness, probably should have ditched that for this. But it's fine. It's only 2 damage. Ooh, consumes all my bulwark after firing. It's pretty good, though. Don't know. I'm not going to do that for now. I am going to take the ore bust, upgrade that one as well, because that's going to give me meat circle and more armor. And that combination should hopefully work for me. Because, of course, shockingly enough, I want to increase my overall resistance to damage. Who would have bloody guessed? Right, well, let's have some random navigation, see what happens. I mean, it'll be funny. Well, we've gone back over this way then. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch the level 2 pebble. It's probably not going to break the shield, though. Oh, no, it might break the shield. It might very well break the shield. I'm not expecting much from it, but it's something. And I'll take some extra damage. So I need to do 200 to that first guy. And again, it feels nice that they don't have quite as much health as they would normally, for considering I'm usually playing on Crucible. Now I'm going to aim for this little spellcaster at the back here with the obelisk, because it needs to die. Yes. Increase the crit damage there, so I've got to do 150. That's not impossible. We've achieved the 150, so that's what matters there. And let's sphere pierce a couple. That didn't work. I forget that they can get caught. That's the big problem with these guys, these damn portraits. And can we hit a bit? No. I'm going to have to hit one of the bombs. I need to kill these pictures because they're stopping me from actually being effective. Which is very annoying. Very rude, in fact. However, this probably will kill most of the guys on the ground. Well, no, it won't kill them. It'll destroy the shield, though. So I'm going to aim for you. And oh dear, that was a terrible shot. What am I doing? Now I've got a little bit of a pickle here. Fiddlesticks. Okay. Well, we're going to get some armor at the end of this anyway, and we're also going to get some Mere Circle, which is really good. I mean, it worked. It's just not quite what I anticipated happening there. We are going to take a little bit of poison damage, which is a shame, but we've now opened up the pictures to be slapped in the eye. So go away. Right, so I think an upgrade is in order, and it's going to be on our Protect Orb. And where do we want to go? Left. Might as well go left. Let's see what happens now. Okay. Ooh. Alright, we'll duplicate the Warhammer. Why not? Let's give it a go. It might be entertaining. Another duplicator. So I'm going to... Oh, goodness gracious. I've got a tough choice here. I'm actually going to offer the Protect Orb. Because it's okay, but it's not really done anything for me yet. I think it's probably the best way of putting it. It's not really done much for me yet. I mean, I'm going to try and maybe get another one and upgrade it and see how well we can do, but it does, unfortunately, entirely rely on how theoretically effective they want to be. Especially since we're gaining armor from that, which is a better way of doing it. So let's just do a bit of damage. Okay, that's annoying. Not the end of the world. Let's launch the old obelisk out. The other problem is, of course, I knew that the obelisk would get worse if I got rid of that last pebble. And I didn't really want the obelisk to get worse. Because I quite like the obelisks. And we've got 2 Warhammers as well, so shields aren't as much of a problem as they could be. Let's fling out the old Ore Burst. It's not as high damage, but the Mere Circle and the Bulwark is really where it's all about here. There we go. And now our Swarb is doing 9 damage per hit, so that's pretty saucy. Slice. And dice. I mean, it's effective, what can I say? I'm going to take the Ballastra. Because it's, again, it gives me Muse Circle. And that's kind of a big thing for me. Actually, considering I've got all that armor, I don't mind taking a little bit of damage doing this. Can we get that? No. Okay, screw it. Let's just go. In fairness, I could have taken a bit more, but it was like, meh, I'll live. Right, so this one's going to be an interesting one because it's going to give me Muse Circle. Only one, but all enemies one as well. However, it does pierce through all enemies. And, if I'm clever with it, once I get some upgrades on it, it does become a lot more effective because it'll give me up to 3 Muse Circle. And that's where the damage is going to come in really high. Squish. That's one dead wizard. We've got another wizard to kill now. I have a feeling, however, that this is going to be quite vicious. So we're going to flatten those 3 guys, and we've done a lot of damage to that shield. So, what's that swarm going to do for me? Well, that's 100 damage just from the bombs. He's dead. And then, well, we've got another warp hammer, so that's vicious. And that is enough to kill it. Lovely stuff. Target destroyed. Let's move on to the next room and see how well we do. I am going to upgrade the Ballastra, and I am going to take the other Bucklorb, because that would be very sensible, I think. I don't really have any money to go to the left, so we're going to aim for the right. I think that's going to be the most sensible, fortuitous plan we can make at this point in time. So we'll give that a bloody good go. Ah, interesting. So, let's see what we can do here then, shall we? We're getting 16 armor right off the top. I wouldn't mind getting better than that, but it's still pretty good. And we've got now the 2 Muse Circles. So, Warp Hammer is going to be nice and hitty. So, can we get enough to do 300 damage? Probably not at this point. I mean, 280 is still pretty good, but it's not enough. So it's time to add some armor, please. Thank you. There we go. It does look like those big ones don't actually count as things hit for general purposes, doesn't it? That's fine, though. I'm going to squash as much damage off of these 3 as possible. I mean, the first one's definitely dead. And we are not quite enough to do enough with the other 2, which is a real shame. Ow. So let's see what we can chisel away with this one. Can I do 200 damage with this? No, I made a bit of a fool's errand there because I was indeed being greedy. I was trying to not waste the shots, but I ended up being greedy. I'm actually going to have to take a heal, I think, after this one, aren't I? I mean, I've got the money for it, so it's not really the end of the world. It's just a bit annoying more than anything. Right. We're also going to get some armor, which will at least protect us a little bit against these guys. And this guy on the ground's going to die. There's no ifs, and or buts here. You're just gone. Buzz off. Shoo. And finally, the sphere that needs to do 26 damage. There we go. That's more than enough. And we can heal now. So that's what we're doing. Again, there's not really much else I can say on that one, but 20% heal. That's all good. So we're going to aim for the right, if possible. Also hitting as many coins on the way down as possible. Which we've done. Which we did all right on. We hit a couple. We're going to skip the relic, and it hurts to do so. And then we're going to try and go down the right-hand side. If I was playing normally, I'd go down the middle. Okay. So, let's squash that guy back there, because I feel like it. It's not going to kill it, I don't think. Not unless I hit the... No, not even with the crit. That's a shame. It's fine, though. We do have the Boldorb up next. So, again, high damage possibility, but not enough. I mean, 65 damage across all the armor plates. That's good, but we've got stuff to do, haven't we? Swarm. I'm going to hit the bomb. Hopefully. I'm going to hit that bomb. Ah, Fiddlesticks. That didn't do as much as I was hoping. Okay, so I'm going to use the Balustrade because it's going to hit everything. It's not much though, is it? It's only 2 or 3. Did we trigger a bomb? Yeah, we did. Okay, so that's probably going to be enough now. There we go. We kebabbed the front line. And can we get up to 50 pennies? That's the big ticket that we want here. Maybe? I mean, that guy's dead. Lovely. Okay, so actually health doesn't matter with what we're fighting at the end here. So I'm going to go and upgrade the Balustrade because actually I want to be able to increase my overall damage as much as possible on this boss. Because damage is king here. I definitely wouldn't mind finding something else, though, that might be useful. Ooh. I'm going to rat you out. I think I'm going to get a relic either way out of this, aren't I? Yeah, because it's a mini-boss. I could have just ignored it. But I'm an idiot, so... Oh, well, let's see what we do here. I'm going to use the Obelisk to try and kill off the wizards, because they're the... Oh, fiddlesticks. I forgot to click on the wizard, and I clicked on the archer instead. But what I was going to try and say is they tend to be quite annoying, because they can heal or do damage. But we will hopefully break a few of these shields. I don't think that's going to cut it, is it? I mean, it did a lot of damage, yes. But definitely could have done more there. Right, the Ore Burst is going to come out and give us 1 Muse Circle. We've then got a couple of piercing, well, damage to all things that we can do. And that's going to, hopefully, with the sphere, puncture through and get at least 3 of these guys. No, it's not going to kill them. Well, I got rid of the archer at least, so that's good. We're getting hit now. Time to launch the big rock. Oh, come on. Really? Well, at least that's a wizard dead. I need to launch the bombs. There we go. So, I still need to do a lot of damage to you, because you've got a lot of health. And that's not going to be good for me to deal with. I don't like it when bad things happen. Can I hit a crit? No. Can I? Oh, I did hit a crit. Can I hit a refresh, though? That's the other question. Probably not. Another crit's good. That's a bit of extra armor. Oh, now he's in my face. Don't like this when this happens. Ah, I whiffed that one royally, didn't I? Uh-oh. Come on, hit the refresh, man. There we go. Right. Give me some armor because I desperately need it. It's not enough to keep me alive, definitely. But, oh, because he hits really bloody hard. At the end of the day, however, I don't really care too much about actual damage that I'm going to take because I'm not going to take any damage against the final boss. In fact, with that, we're going to upgrade an orb, and we're going to upgrade an orb again. And we're just going to skip that and kind of hope for the best, I guess. Whee! Right, down, down we go. We're going to skip the relic because we don't want it. And again, it hurts to say. Detonate a bomb. Doesn't make any difference, but we did it. We detonated a bomb. I know, powerful stuff. Right, so I'm going to dump that one straight away. And I'm going to go straight into the Obelisk. And hope that I can do... It's got 7,000 health. If I can do about 400 to 500 damage every round, it should deal with the target. Now, the Buckler Orb actually isn't going to be the one that I really need or want to use. It's good, but it's not going to do enough damage. And the armor doesn't matter at this point, so it's a thing. Kind of got to figure that out. Okay, Buckler Orb level 3 again. The Ore Burst, on the other hand, because that will give me Muse Circle, which will make all of the other following shots better. Annoyingly, the Balustrade is right at the end, so it's a bit poo. Swarb will do alright, though. Now, I'm going to aim for that refresh. I think that's probably the most sensible. Again, yeah, it's doing extra damage now, but the crit didn't really matter as much as I'd like. Ah, okay, so this big ugly boy might do some good stuff for us with that bold orb. I mean, 6 damage per hit is reasonable. It just would be nice if I was doing a little bit more here. Well, that's something. I'm very nervous, as you can probably tell. This boss does scare me a little bit, because it is a big, hard-hitting, angry one. Interesting, I didn't realise that my pebbles are actually so high damage that they actually do more damage than a warhammer. Then again, it is the benefits of the Obelisk, so there's me ditching it, because I'm thinking, nah, it's not as damaging. No, apparently it is. I really need to pay a little bit closer attention before I fling an orb away. Okay, Balustra, so this is going to make the regular damage for, I think, almost all of the orbs increase to the point where it doesn't matter if I crit, or more to the point, I don't want to crit. So, yeah, that's quite an improvement, isn't it? Don't you dare hit that crit. Oh, Walrus. You moron. Well, that was annoying. Of course that happened. Okay, so, again, I'm aiming for a regular hit, so I can hit the refresh. Thank you. I'm not doing enough damage. I've got a very bad feeling that it's going to get a little bit too close for comfort, and it's going to kill me. And this is not what I'm after, as you can probably tell. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Can I get a good 300 or 400 damage on it? Not even close. Well, I won't say not even close. It was nearly 300. Oh, okay. So only the pebble's the one that I really only want to hit the crit with, because it's doing an extra 10 damage. Well, it does 10 damage every hit. That's a much better shot from a pebble. Look at that. That's... Ooh, it's getting alarmingly close, isn't it? I don't like this. I haven't hit any of the refreshes either, so that's not good. No, get away from me. I think this is going to end very badly for me. Oh no. I think I'm going to die here. Yep, with that bad shot, it is game over for the peglin. No. I did a little bit better than I did last time, I will freely admit. But if you have enjoyed and you've got any tips or tricks because you've got this achievement and you've done this one, why not let me know in the comments below? Because, of course, that would be really damn helpful right now. But hopefully I'll catch you all again the next time the Walrus plays some more Peglin.